Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How you doing this evening? Welcome to another edition of WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. This is episode number 99 of Universe Mode. And it is WCW's Monday Nitro. And we have a fantastic card for you here tonight as usual. And both WCW championships are vacant currently after they were raided by the NWA. So the powers that be in the WCW decided they were going to retire the Hardcore Championship, the Tag Team Championship, and the United States Championship, and all they have left are the World Heavyweight Championship and the WCW Championship. Those two will be decided tonight. They are vacant. Hey, Godspeed, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hey, Derek. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining. Appreciate both of you guys. Just give me a second while I set thing up. Oh, God, no way, Godspeed, really? Oh, wow. Well, see, because everybody bought tickets for the 2-day WrestleManias, it was a success. So they said, why not do it at SummerSlam? I'm doing good, Derek. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Don't forget to drop a like on your way in and your way out, guys. Let's see, what do we got today? It was announced today that for the College Football 25, they're going to open up the servers for Team Builder. They have their own specific website that you have to build your team on. You cannot do it on the on your PlayStation or on your Xbox. You have to actually do it on a website on your computer and then upload it to the community, and then you can download it on your PlayStation or Xbox, which is similar. It was that way before. So they announced that the Team Builder website will be open on July 1st, giving everybody plenty of time to put their stuff up, so when they go, the game goes live, they can use their stuff, which is kind of cool. I'm not going to do that. I will eventually. Definitely, I will. Because I want to build a team, my own school. But I'm not going to do that right off the bat. I'm going for the Miami Hurricanes right off the bat. But it's kind of cool. They're actually working to be prepared for stuff. All right, finally, I got my code working for SeatGeek, the newest sponsor to the channel. So if you have the need for tickets for wrestling, baseball, hockey, football, whatever, concerts, you can use the link in the channel description or on any of my football videos for SeatGeek, and then use the code ScottStevens10, and you will save $10 on your first purchase as long as it's over $250, which is very easy to do nowadays with the ticket prices. So you get to save $10 off. That's first purchase only. But it's kind of cool that they did that. So use the code ScottStevens10 and you get that savings on SeatGeek. All right, let's take a look at what we have on tap for you tonight. Tonight's preview is brought to you by the WWE Shop. Make sure you use the link in the description below to get to the WWE Shop for all of your World Wrestling entertainment needs, apparel, merchandise, memorabilia, championship belts, everything you want. They got it all. They also have specials on their website every single day, so make sure that you use the link in the description below to get to the WWE Shop. All right, tonight's WCW action, we got Bret the Hitman Hart taking on Bob Cook. I don't know, Derek, about a year and a half, I think. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. I think I've been doing it for about a year and a half. Maybe 2 years. I'm not exactly sure. I would say a year and a half to 2 years. I played, what did I play? MLB The Show 23 on it. NHL 21. I don't know. A year and a half to 2 years. somewhere in that range. Bret Hart against the Cookers is going to be here. Booker T is taking on Ivan Koloff, the Russian Bear. Hawk is here. He'll be taking on Sting. Vader battles Typhoon. Haku squares off against Scott Hall. The Big Show takes on the American Superstar. That should be an interesting match. And the WCW Championship, it is vacant. Sid Vicious will be battling Eddie Guerrero for the strap. And in tonight's main event, the World Heavyweight Championship, it is also vacant as Dusty Rhodes split town to join the NWA. So, stunning Steve Austin, he was promised a title shot. He's still going to get it, but he's going to have to go up against Hollywood Hogan for the gold. So, good matches here tonight for you. And we'll start the show, and then we'll start the action. Let me remind you, I have free shipping in my merchandise store for the next 4 days. Make sure you click on that store link at the top of the channel. Check out all my book cover stuff and Talon Twister stuff from my book Twister Town. We also have 53 days away now from early access to EA Sports College Football 25. I will be streaming it live the minute it goes live. We are in Uncasville, Connecticut. That's a casino. I've not been there, but I know where it is. And so I'll be streaming College Football 25 the moment it goes live. That'll be on July 16th. Hoping July 15th. July 15th it'll actually be. It'll either be at 4 o'clock that afternoon or at midnight. So I'll be doing that. Next live stream Sunday night. Bell time is 6:30. UWF action. The main event of that card will be the Well, it was supposed to be the American Superstar and Drew McIntyre. But now the American Superstar is in WCW, so that's not going to happen. So scrap that. We don't know what the main event's going to be on that one. All this thing, now the turmoil is over, so it's good to have a little bit of consistency now that all of the shows are set, and yes, so things like that will not happen anymore. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Godspeed says the Cooker's going to get the win here. He's taking on Bret the Hitman Hart. Let me know who you think is going to get the victory. I'm going to go with Cooker as well. I'm going to get Bob to pop on here again. Sooner rather than later, and then maybe he'll stay for a little bit longer than he did last time. Would you guys want that? Let me know. If you want, I'll set that up.
Here comes the Hitman. Oh, yeah,
I know Bob will come on. He won't have it. It's just a matter of his schedule.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Weighing in at 235 pounds. Bret the Hitman Hart. The man who mastered the sharpshooter, one of, if not the best.
Yeah, you want that Godspeed? All right.
Ever.
I know he's on YouTube. He has his own YouTube channel. He does a lot of Evel Knievel stuff on his channel. So I know he has a channel. And I think, were you here the night that he came on before? Godspeed. He didn't stay very long. He just basically popped on, said hi, and left. But I know he'll take some time and do it if I ask him.
And his opponent from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 262 pounds, Bad Bob Cook.
The Cooker.
The competitors in this one.
Derek says Bret Hart's going to get the win. He's the slight underdog to the Cooker. Bob's been on a pretty good roll.
He's physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in this big-time match.
I'll see if I can talk Bob into coming on and staying for an hour or so. I know he doesn't like typing in the chat and everything, so I don't know if he'll do it or not, but I'm pretty sure he will. And he gets off to a pretty good start. dropping Bret Hart face first on the top turnbuckle and then letting loose with those right hands to the face of Bret Hart. Cooker known for those big punches. I got you, Derek. You're picking Bret.
Hart is so versatile that calling an audible is second nature to him.
Bret Hart lifting a Cooker by his head. Dropping him to the canvas. Waist lock, takedown by the Hitman. Knee lift. Solid to the middle of the face. Cooker gets right back up only to take an elbow to the face. And Bret Hart really working him over good here. Bret Hart looking for the submission hold. Got that leg pulling it up over the top of his head. Ankle, knee, hamstring pressure on that. Cooker grabbed the tights and got out of it. Walked right into a couple of right hands from the Hitman. Double arm suplex. Wow, Bret Hart really starting to take control here. Diving knee, Bob rolled out of the way. That hurt Bret. Solid punches to the ribs. Cooker, always known for those solid punches. Guys, he's funny. Hart, Irish whip hard into the corner. Cook follows him in and slams his head into that turnbuckle.
Targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
Once again, the Hitman's head into that top turnbuckle. Bob grabs him by the head, tosses him into the center of the ring. Cook's going to go for the cover. Referee way out of position. And it's a 2 count.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close. Going up top.
Cook on the top rope. Waiting for Hart to get to his feet. And Bob changes his mind. Solid right hands to the rib cage once again. Backs Bret Hart off. And the Hitman with a boot to the ribs. And now he's going to toss the Cooker Hart into the corner. Bret Hart scoop slam on Cook. Bret second rope. Diving elbow to the chest. And the Hitman's going to go for the pin.
He narrowly avoids the count. He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Yeah, Derek, I'm free just about every day.
Never saw that coming.
I don't have a real job, man. I'm an office. Oh, Superman punch. Cooker nailed him. Leg is hooked. And wow, I thought it was over. So did Bob. Bret Hart kicked out just in the nick of time. Cook is known for those powerful punches, and when he throws a Superman punch on you, you know it. Not many respond by kicking on. Here's Bret Hart, jumping pile driver. Bob Cook's head crashes into the canvas. Vertebrae crushed. Hitman has the legs hooked, and it's a 2 count only. Yeah, I'll stream on normal time, Derek. 6:30 Monday night. We don't do anything on the holiday. And he's got the sharpshooter locked in. The referee's not paying attention. Finally, he is. Cook's on the rope, though. He can get a hand under that rope with just minimal effort, but I don't think he knows where he is. He's in so much pain. The back being bent the wrong way. Bret Hart gave up. Cook hung in there. Hart let it go. Then slams Bob's arm into the mat on his way up to the top rope. Bret Hart, diving leg drop. Cook got out of the way. Bret came down hard on his ass. Bob Cook goes for the cover. 1 count only. Do you have any plans for the holiday, Derek? Nice hip toss there by Cook. And now he's got a knee in the small of the back, and he takes Bret Hart's face and slams it into the canvas. Russian leg sweep. Cook Lots of love coming from the fans here at the casino in Connecticut. I can't remember the name of the casino. It's in Uncasville. Slingshot it out to the floor. Bob's out the hard way.
He's back into the ring.
Bret Hart with a running bulldog.
Quick reaction to Hart there.
Bob gets a boot up. Bret gets one of his own up. Solid right hands to the face. Brain buster by Bret Hart, I think it was. Referee was in the way. Bad camera angle there. Hart's bringing him in again. He's lining him up for another pile driver. It's another jumping pile driver, and I think that's going to be all for Mr. Cook. Bret Hart has the legs hooked, and the victory secured. Bret the Hitman Hart with a 3 count on Bob Cook. That was a great match to start things off. Here's your winner, Bret Hart. Don't be nasty, Bret. Just keep going. There's no need of that.
What's he thinking now?
Oh, the crybaby's in action again. He wasn't happy with some of the moves and the punches that he took from the Cooker, so he's got to attack him after the match. It was a good match. 4 stars is your official match rating. Bret Hart with a win over Bob Cook. That was a fantastic match to start off Monday Nitro. But, of course, Bret Hart wasn't happy. Foxwoods Casino, that's the name of the place.
I don't know how to respond.
All right, coming up next, we got Booker T taking on Ivan Koloff live from Foxwoods Casino in Connecticut. This one should be good. I think I got to go with Booker T. I think that's going to be my pick for victory. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to come out on top of this one? Godspeed says it's going to be Booker. That makes him the favorite. And we'll send it down to ringside here at Foxwoods Casino. There's Bonnie. Can you dig it, sucker? Thanks for joining, Bonnie. She says Booker, so he's the heavy favorite coming into this one. Spinneroonie.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
Booker T, sellout crowd here at Foxwoods Casino for Monday Nitro. Yeah, we saw that one too, Godspeed. That was pretty good. Sucker. We watched that one a couple of weeks ago. That was pretty good. We're all caught up on those, I think. We just saw the last one with Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes. I've been waiting for that one.
World champion. But Cole, let us not forget that he is our king, and the ring is Booker T's court.
Booker's the heavy favorite in this one.
Oh, yeah, I like this guy.
Oh, that's cool, Derek. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad that you're having a barbecue. That sounds like fun. Yeah, Bunny loves the rival shows.
From Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 261 pounds, Russian Bear, Iron Koloff.
Ivan Koloff, the Russian Bear.
The arena is full here tonight. This is a match with major stakes.
That's cool that they're doing a barbecue for you, Derek. That's nice. Ivan Koloff made the jump to WCW after the WWF shut down their tag team division. He was more than happy to come and sign with World Championship Wrestling, and he's got his eyes on one of those championships. It'll only be a matter of time before the Russian Bear goes after one of those straps. He said he regretted the fact that he wasn't able to get into a feud with Bruno Sammartino, but that nothing says that can't happen down the road. Right now, we need some stabilization in the rosters now. I think we have it. Booker T and Ivan Koloff here at Foxwoods Casino. There's the bell. We are underway. Booker T off to a pretty good start. Knife edge chop after knife edge chop. There's a kick and a back kick. And Ivan is down and he is feeling that sucker. Oh, look at Booker T. Submission hold right off the bat. And this is the painful one. Ivan turns it into a nice, almost like a front body drop. Nice reversal there by Ivan. Big right hand and Booker's down. Fans here definitely not behind Ivan Koloff. Big foot to the face and a double axe handle off the second rope. And Ivan Koloff has dished out a lot of punishment there. There's a big sweet chin music by Booker T. This match is going back and forth right off the bat. Elbow to the rib cage by the Russian Bear slows Booker down. Belly to belly suplex. Derek says Ivan's going to get the win, so he's still a heavy favorite, a heavy underdog, though. Ivan's going to go for the cover. Ivan's still the heavy underdog in this one. There's a knee to the back of Booker's head, slamming the face and the nose into the mat. Ivan Koloff pretty proud of himself, not getting any love from the fans here at Foxwoods.
Oh, Booker anticipated that.
Booker up and over. Neck breaker, nicely done.
He's getting a little battered now.
Oh, there it is.
What a move by Booker T.
Back kick right to the face, and I think Koloff's been busted open. He bleeds Russian red, and I think he's doing it right now. Booker working on the knee and the ankle, using that second rope for extra leverage, and Koloff is hurt. His knee is injured. He just took another boot to the face. Booker T starting to put some distance between them. He's going to climb up to the top rope now. Booker T, elbow missed. Koloff got up, and he comes up swinging, firing right hands, and a clothesline to the neck. I can't tell if Ivan's bleeding or not. I think he is.
Double leg takedown, step through, looking for a submission here.
No, he's not looking for a submission. He's looking for a surfboard. Face plant. Face first into the mat. Booker T.
Bad position for Booker.
Ivan Koloff stepping through. He's got a sharpshooter right in the middle of the ring. Booker ain't getting out of that one. He's got to have to figure something out. No reaching the ropes here. Referee's right there. Booker's in so much pain, he's barely moving. He may have passed out. Koloff's going to go for the win. Wow, he got him. Ivan Koloff, the heavy underdog, uses a sharpshooter to set up the pinfall, and he gets the win. Here is your winner, Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff. What an upset. He does have some blood trickling out of the bridge of his nose. That's a pretty big upset here at Foxwoods Casino. Indeed, Godspeed. Randy Savage is in the World Wrestling Federation, Derek. We're going to see him in a couple of days. Booker T sent back to the locker room. On the losing end, 2.5 stars is your official match rating. Ivan Koloff with the 3 count on Booker T. Yeah, Derek, Randy Savage is in the World Wrestling Federation. He'll be in 2 more streams, I think. We go back to WWF action. Sunday night is UWF, and Monday night should be Macho Man. So Monday night should be WWF. All right, next up we got Sting, the Crow version, taking on Hawk. Hawk joining singles competition when the WCW also shut down their tag team division. I'm going to go with Sting on this one as my pick for victory. Godspeed says Sting as well. So he is the favorite coming into this one. Sting and Hawk. We are 53 days away from EA Sports College Football 25. And yes, I am doing the countdown. All right, let's send it down to ringside and get your introductions. Bonnie says Hawk's going to get the win here. He is the slight underdog coming into this one now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from every man's nightmare. Weighing in at 284 pounds.
Sting!
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as this performer.
Wow, you are laying it on thick, Saxton. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10 times before bed tonight.
Bonnie's going with Hawk in this one. He is the slight underdog. Should be a good match, though. Sting will be done with his entrance any moment. Hawk's behind the curtain, waiting in the gorilla position. Some of the fans have left, hit the concession stands, get some popcorn, some soda. They know they got plenty of time before Sting actually gets in the ring and is ready for battle.
A guy who treats every match as if it's the biggest one of his career. He definitely plans to steal the show tonight.
I don't know, they got 2 title matches later on that might do that. The Florida Panthers beat the Rangers last night in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Go Panthers. Hate the Rangers.
This guy is
we don't care who beats the Rangers, as long as somebody does.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 291 pounds, Hank!
Hawk! Listen to the crowd here at Foxwoods.
Excited to finally get it.
They love Hawk here in Connecticut. Yeah, my 2 favorite hockey teams are the New Jersey Devils and whoever are playing the Rangers. Hate the Rangers. And hate him even more now with that Rempe kid. What a piece of shit he is.
A competitor who always has his game face on, ready for a major
Sheldon
battle.
Keefe gave a couple interviews today, said he's extremely excited to be the new head coach of the New Jersey Devils. The fan base is extremely happy and excited. We get him a starting goaltender, and we're getting the cup, baby. All right, Sting, Hawk, we're underway.
With experience comes confidence.
Big overhand right by Sting to the top of the head. And he's up on the second rope, and he's going to open things up with several right hands to the side
Looking for a challenging fight for quite some time now.
of Hawk's head. Why? Because we got a good coach now. Someone who will make some decisions. Someone who knows how to work with a young team. And why not? Hawk now several right hands to the face of Sting. Derek picked Sting to win as well, so he's heavily favored in this one. And he's got Hawk up. Vertical suplex to perfection. There's an elbow right to the middle of the face. Sting with a diving fist drop to the head. And a knee. Yeah, I saw him, Godspeed. I saw the results he got, too. 5 straight years in the playoffs, 3 straight years of 100 points. I saw him. I saw that he knows how to work with a young group, and he knows how to get results. I think Toronto fucked up big time. They should never have fired him. He went to the playoffs 5 years in a row. You can't win the cup if you don't get to the playoffs. At least you're getting there. I think they gave up on him too soon, man. no cup, but they gave up on him, so now they'll never know. No cup in 5, but they still went to the playoffs 5 years in a row. That doesn't have anything to do with him not knowing how to coach in the playoffs. He won a Calder Cup 6 years ago, so he knows how to win big games. Sometimes it's just not in the cards, and you got to keep trying. How do you give up on a coach who's led you to the playoffs 5 years in a row and 3 straight years of 100 points, man? That was a huge, huge mistake. That was a huge mistake.
Embrace his presence.
That's using your head. Really just laying it in.
And wouldn't it be awesome if he wins a cup with the Devils in the first year? Wouldn't that be awesome? Big pile driver by Hawk. Yeah, well, Toronto still has a pretty good team. They have a good team. Craig Berube's a good coach. The guy they hired in his place is a good coach. But Sheldon Keefe, you know, he showed he knows how to work with the younger guys and get the most out of them. So it would be awesome if he could win a cup his first year in Jersey and tell everybody in Toronto to fuck off. That would be great. He would be happy. Devils fans would be happy, obviously. Sting. He's got Hawk up. Tombstone pile driver. And Hawk is in a lot of trouble right now. Uh-oh. Stepping through. You know what's coming. He's on the ropes, so Scorpion Deathlock. Hawk is right there near the ropes, but he's got so much pain running through his body now. Yes, he got a hand under the rope. Referee saw it. Stinger had to break the hold, but he's going to go for a cover, but no. Once again, Hawk threw that arm under the rope. Referee wouldn't count. Referee's actually doing his job in this one. Nice boot to the face reversal by Hawk. Now he's going to go for a cover. Only a 1 count. Yeah, that would be funny. That would be very funny. Hawk has Sting up. Pile drives him right down into the mat, crushing all the vertebrae. And there's Hawk. Top rope. Sting's down, struggling to get to his feet. What does Hawk have in mind? Not much. Diving, clothesline, missed the mark. Sting wasn't even moving. That was embarrassing, but Hawk's still in control. Neck breaker. That was a powerful one. Devastating move. Stinger's in trouble. Hawk has the hook, the leg hooked, and victory is his. Hawk with the 3 count on Sting. Wow.
Here is your winner,
Hawk.
Quite a bit of cause for celebration.
That was a devastating neck breaker. And Sting goes down, and there's another upset. Sting was heavily favored in this one. Bonnie's the only one that called for Hawk. Bonnie called it. He used that neck breaker as a finisher and got the win over Hawk. I got to agree, Godspeed, that wasn't the best ending. 3 stars is your official match rating. Hawk with the 3 count on Sting. Bonnie was the only one that called that one. Another upset. We've had a few upsets here tonight. 3 matches, 2 upsets. It was indeed. It was a good match. Next up, we got Typhoon making his WCW debut. He jumped over to World Championship Wrestling. Again, once the World Wrestling Federation shut down their tag team division, Typhoon said, I want to win the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm going to WCW, and WCW welcomed him with open arms and said, all right, you're going to get in the ring with Vader. How's that? Difficult start for Typhoon. I'm going to go with Vader as my pick to get the win here. Let me know who you guys think is going to get the win. Godspeed says Vader as well. So let me know. We'll send it down to ringside here in Foxwood. Bonnie says Vader also. So he is the heavy favorite. Speaking of Typhoon, Godspeed, did you get that picture yet? I know you got Bob's.
Here comes the Mastodon.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring from the Rocky Mountains. Weighing in at 450 pounds. The man they call Vader.
You are looking at one of the most athletic.
All right, I'll check with Fred and make sure Sheila sent it.
Of this business, an all-American college football standout, Spent time playing professional football, the Mastodon possesses the size of a lineman with the speed and agility of a running back.
Yeah, and he'll throw you around like he's the quarterback. What a dominant specimen this man Vader truly is.
He is the heavy favorite coming into this one. It's not going to be an easy night, though. He's stepping into the squared circle with Typhoon. We watched the Earthquake Dark Side of the Ring yesterday. John Tenta. Typhoon, Fred was in it. Fred Ottman. Fans here in Foxwoods Casino not really liking Vader too well. Your wall's getting full again. Derek's a Blackhawk fan. That's cool, Derek. Where do you live, Derek?
At 333 pounds, the Disaster, Tyson 1.
Gentlemen, this
What? Good Lord, I gotta fix his name. I have no idea what he said. Typhoon! The Disaster. We could have left it the Disaster. I don't know what that is. I gotta fix his name. Typhoon. Yeah, last I talked to him, it was, he said it was on the kitchen table, and his wife Sheila was taking it to the post office that day. That was a week ago. I know the mail is very slow in Canada, but I'll just verify that it was sent. Vader and Typhoon, two heavyweights. Here on Monday Nitro, there we go. And Vader off to the heavy start with powerful punches. Haymaker there. Drop Typhoon right away. Vader's heading up to the top rope. That's not something you want to see. And he changed his mind. Oh, I didn't even hear what his weight was, Godspeed. What did it say?
The simplicity of Vader's approach.
I was trying to hear what the name was. I couldn't understand it. I'll fix his weight. Can you fix his weight? I don't know if you can or not. I think I can. I know I can fix the name. I don't know if I messed with the weight. I think you can though. Pretty sure. Oh, he went for the bonsai drop, possibly a leg drop. He missed either way. Oh, it said 220 pounds. Yeah, we know that's wrong. That's his leg. That's his legs.
You cannot
all right.
Vader work up a full head of steam. You have to cut him off at every turn, because if he gets rolling, he'll hit.
I'll fix that tonight. 220 pounds. I missed that.
Dismantling the arm in the corner.
Typhoon working over the shoulder, using that top rope for leverage. Big chop to the face. And now he's got a boot on the throat, pulling on that top rope for the extra leverage. Pressing in on that larynx. And Vader didn't appreciate it and came right out of that corner with a monster clothesline. And Typhoon kicked out. Big right hand to the side of the head. Vader really brutalizing Typhoon. Big headbutt, nice reversal. Typhoon with the arm wringer, and Vader with another right hand, a left hand. Drops Typhoon once again. Vader's punches hitting especially hard tonight. Top rope, superfly. Vader off the top rope, all the way across the ring, crushing the chest of Typhoon. Taking the wind right out of his sails. Vader bomb, holding it for a pinfall. That might be all. Wow, Vader just demolished Typhoon. The storm has dissipated. Vader just destroyed Typhoon. He may be double thinking that choice to come over to WCW after that ass kicking. Yes, it was, Godspeed. 2.5 stars is your official match rating. I'm going to give 2 of them to Vader and half to Typhoon. That was embarrassing. Wow, the 220-pound Typhoon. No match for the big Vader. Derek picked Vader to get the win. Picked the right guy. Where do you live, Derek? All right, that brings us to the intermission part of the evening here at Foxwoods Casino in Connecticut for WCW's Monday Nitro. Let's take a look at what went down here. We opened things up with a 4-star match between Bret Hart and Bob Cook, and the Hitman got the win and then attacked Mr. Cook after the match. I don't think Cook's going to appreciate that, and we'll probably see more between these two. Ivan Koloff with an upset over Booker T. That was a very good match as well. Hawk with a win over Sting. That was another upset. Pretty good match. And then we had the ass-kicking. Vader just destroyed Typhoon. Coming up in the second half tonight, we got Scott Hall battling Haku. The American Superstar taking on the Big Show. Eddie Guerrero battles Sid Vicious for the vacant WCW Championship. And in tonight's main event, Hollywood Hogan squares off against Stunning Steve Austin for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. Tonight's second half of action is brought to you by Fanatics. Use the link in the description to get to fanatics.com and get all of your favorite college football apparel, merchandise, and memorabilia. Fanatics.com has daily specials on their website every single day, so make sure you use the link in the description below to get to Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything. And like I said, the countdown is on. 53 days until college football 25. Starting off the second half tonight, we got Scott Hall, the bad guy, battling Haku. I love Haku, man, but I gotta go. I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna pick Scott. I'm gonna pick Haku. Godspeed picks Haku as well. We saw that they were talking about the Shockmaster last night on one of the Dark Side of the Rings, and Haku saw it for the first time. He couldn't stop laughing. We'll send this one down to ringside here at Foxwoods. Haku is your favorite coming in. No, Derek, I'm not getting 2K24. I got the college football 25 instead.
But you don't know why he's here.
Oh, you live in Cape Coral? That's cool, Derek. We go to Cape Coral a couple times a year. I live up in north of Tampa.
Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds, Scott Hall.
Maybe the most shocking
Bonnie does an art show every year. We go down to Cape Coral.
was a part of the formation of the NWO.
Hey, anybody got a toothpick? I want to flip one at Corey.
Maybe next time we go down there, I'll bring you down a book if you want. I don't know when it's going to be. Not for at least
Way back when, 1993, when he lost to the 1-2-3 Kid.
5 months, probably 5 or 6 months. But she does an art show down there, so if we do it this year, I don't know what the schedule is, but if we do it this year, I'll bring you down a book if you want. If we go down. You know, it's all contingent on that, but we've been down there many times for the art show there. Cooker used to live not far from there. Here comes Haku. He is your favorite tonight. Coming in this one, he's got the hair braided for tonight's match.
Of Samoa, weighing in at 345 pounds, the King, Haku.
The tension building for this match is so thick you can cut it with a knife. A lot of drama involved with this one.
Bonnie, are you still here?
This is a match he's craved for quite some time. He's ready and raring to go.
Scott Hall and Haku. Baddest man on the planet. And the bad guy. Who's that, Godspeed? There's the bell. And we're underway with the second half of tonight's action. I guess Bonnie's not here anymore. Hold on, I'll find out if we're going down there this year.
And he's going to have to deal with the bad guy himself. One of the toughest men on God's green earth. Hall fought demons that would break a lesser man, but against all odds, he's still here. Through the highs and lows, Hall would be the first to tell you. Bad times.
Big choke slam there by the bad guy.
It's more than his smarts.
Oh, I didn't know Haku had a son that was a wrestler.
It's resilience that makes him special.
Oh, I'm sorry, Derek. We're not going to Cape Coral this year. Oh, he drops him down on the ring apron. We've been down there many times for the show down there, but I guess we're not going this year. I think she's doing a show somewhere else that year, so apologize about that. But it's not far. We go down. We go to Fort Myers. We go to Naples. We go down Southwest Florida quite often for those art shows. Haku raking the eyes of the bad guy.
One of the keys to victory for an athlete like Scott Hall in this matchup. You don't make it through what Hall
We usually go to Naples and Fort Myers. Usually we hit one of those twice during the art show season. Look at Haku biting and raking the eyes of the bad guy. Overhand chop. Haku goes for the headbutt. Scott Hall wanted nothing to do with that. Big elbow to the face and a right hand to the side of the head. Another choke slam by Scott Hall. Second one he's dished out here tonight. Second rope. Diving elbow right across the throat. Perfectly placed. Crushed that windpipe. Scott Hall's got him by the windpipe again. Big choke slam. He is manhandling Haku. The bad guy goes for the victory here. 2 count. That was close. That's cool, Derek. Yeah, we usually go down there for an art show, but we're not going down this year. I'm up north of Tampa. Big right hand by Haku. He's got Scott Hall in a backbreaker. Torture rack drops him. Haku with a rake of the eyes. Choke. 2 chops to the throat. And look at Scott Hall. The bad guy doesn't let it bother him at all. Another eye rake by Haku. And now he's got the bad guy by the throat. And he had to break it. Scott Hall grabbed the rope. Referee made him let go. Haku looks like he's upset now. Yep. The bad guy reverses it one more time. Arm wringer. Oh, he just bitch slapped him in the back of the head like you would do to your kid. Big suplex by Hall.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now. And there's the cover.
Scott Hall hooks the leg. Shoulders are down. Haku kicks out at 2. Bad guy giving the referee counting lessons. He wants it done faster. Now he's going to rip that arm off and take it home. Yep. The bad guy climbing up to the top rope. Diving elbow. This time it hits him in the middle of the back. Haku's been on the receiving end for several minutes now. Bad guy looking to finish him off. He brings him in. He's got him up. No! Back body drop by Haku. Nicely done. He wanted nothing to do with the razor's edge. Haku looking for that throat. Got him. He's got him by the throat. It's a legal chokehold. I don't know how. NHL rules here, and Haku's choking him out. Referee's right there asking him if he'll submit. Well, he's not right there, but he can hear him if he yelled. Haku's going to go for the win now. The leg is hooked. He changed his mind. He changed it again. And Scott Hall kicks out at 1. I can't keep up with the chaos. Super kick, that's all. Haku nails him right on his chin, and he's got him by the throat once again. The bad guy down on one knee. Haku squeezing away on this legal chokehold, and that's it. Scott Hall quit, and Haku's not letting go. There it is. Scott Hall may be unconscious. Either way, the bell rang. He either quit or went to sleep. Haku's the winner. Here's your winner, Haku. Doesn't matter how it happened. Scott Hall either quit or went to sleep, maybe both at the same time. Haku gets the victory. And the favorite finally wins a match here tonight.
He thought he was going to win this match.
That was a good match. Yeah, we're not going down there this year, Derek. I'm sorry. I just asked her. We're not. 3 stars is your official match rating. And Haku with the victory over Scott Hall. I'll tell you what, though, Derek. If you do you go on Facebook, Derek? In my channel description of my links, there's a link to my Facebook. If you go on my Facebook and send me a friend request, I'll hook you up with something. We're not coming down there this year, Bonnie said, but I can send you something. All right, the American Superstar taking on the Big Show. This one should be good. Or if you have email, Derek, you can send me an email too. You can do that too. Godspeed says the American Superstar is going to get the victory here. I agree. He is a tough opponent. He's not undefeated, though. And the Big Show just made the move over here to WCW in the roster reshuffling to even things out. He was glad to come over here. We'll see if he has that same sentiment once this match is over. Let's send it down to ringside here at Foxwoods. The American Superstar in the gorilla position, about to walk down that aisle. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's afraid of the Big Show. There he is.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 276 pounds, the All-American Superstar.
I can't watch
the American Superstar. I might get him on here for a stream.
And prove it, huh? That's what they're doing right now, Corey. Well, good.
He's a friend of mine. He's a really good guy. He's a big fan of my books as well. I haven't talked to him in a while. I'll have to check with him and see if he's on YouTube. Or if he has a YouTube account. I guess most people do nowadays. See if we can get him to stop in for a stream maybe. The American Superstar. Fans here at Foxwoods love him. He's a little more difficult to get, Godspeed, because he's still active. Well, the American Superstar is active too, but Dolph is traveling all over the world. I mean, he's in New Japan one night, All Japan one night, TNA, TNT, what is it, TNA something? He's working like 5 different companies right now. I don't know. I could ask him though, but I'm sure he would be much more difficult to find the time. There's the Big Show.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 371 pounds, The Show.
Ever since I took my spot here at the commentary table,
oh, he is. You know, when he got released from WWE, it's probably the best thing ever happened to him. He's making his own schedule and making his own everything right now. And, he's, I mean, all over the place. He's won a couple of titles. He's, Having fun, no question about that. But he's extremely busy, so I don't know if we can get it. But I can ask him. Doesn't hurt to ask.
And plans on proving it in a matter of moments.
Derek, there's my email address. Send me an email. I'll hook you up with something.
Looking into the eyes of this competitor tonight, you know he understands the significance of this match. This is an opportunity to make big headway. And look at this now, bad intentions.
The American Superstar. Look at this, he's going to go for... This is funny, I've never seen this hold before. And the other night we saw it twice. Then we saw it once after and another time here tonight. I've never seen it before. And all of a sudden it's being done all the time here.
Bad predicament right here.
He's got the Big Show up, fireman's carry over to the ropes, drops his throat. Right across that top rope, American Superstar. Up to the top rope, turns around. 1.5, maybe a 2.5. I don't know, too much for me to count too fast. Either way, it hit the mark.
Still has enough energy for the simple
Springboard cross body block off the second rope. And look at that, Big Show no-sold it. He got up like it was a flea. He just flicked it right off him. But then he didn't pay attention, and the American Superstar throwing several knees into the ribs, and the Big Show gets a boot up, and that slows him down.
Tough position to be caught in here.
Big Show tosses him right down on his throat. Going for the submission. I'm like an hour northwest of Tampa. I'm like an hour northwest on the coast. We've been here for,
this is not good at all. The pendulum.
God, I've been here for a long time, man. 20 years, at least. Yeah, definitely more than 20 years. Knee lift by the Big Show. I'm an hour and a half northwest of Tampa, right on the shoreline, right on the coast.
But that's not all.
Big clothesline, head over heels goes the American Superstar. The Big Show going for the cover, and it's a 2 count.
2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
It was a long 2.5. You're right, sir. Big Show starting to take control. Uh-oh. End of days. That could be the end of the Superstar. Big Show with the cover. The shoulders are down, and he kicks out. The American Superstar is no slouch. And the Big Show now, he's going to try and get him to quit that giant knee in the small of the back. Fingers locked under the chin, bending him in half the wrong way. Huge size difference between these two men. That's not fair for the American Superstar. He's reaching for that ankle, and he finally gets a hold of it and pulls him off, but that hurt. You can rest assured the Superstar is in pain right now. Look at that, nice.
Just turn that around. Gets him with the counter.
Springboard leg drop missed. I don't know, Godspeed. I don't do the shopping. Next time Bonnie comes on, you can ask her. She can tell you. I want to say 369, but I don't know if that's accurate or not anymore. Going for the cover, the American Superstar with a 3 count on the Big Show. Hard-earned victory.
Here is your winner, the All-American Superstar.
The American Superstar. It was impressive.
With a win like that, he just stood up and commanded the attention of everyone in the
Solid win by the Big Show over the Big Show. That was a good match. Let me look it up on Publix here in the grocery store we go to. I'll check and see. 3 stars is your official match rating. The American Superstar with the victory over the Big Show. It was hard fought and well earned. Derek, there's my email address up above, Derek. Send me an email. Let me see. I want to see. Because I don't do the shopping, so I can't even tell you the last time I bought milk. All right, next up, we got the WCW, the vacant WCW Heavyweight Championship on the line. Eddie Guerrero stepping into the squared circle with Sid Vicious. One of these men will walk out the WCW champion. Who do you think is going to get the victory? Let me know. I'm going to go with Eddie. As my pick, Godspeed says he's going to go with Eddie as well. So Eddie Guerrero is the favorite here at Foxwoods Casino here on Monday Nitro for the WCW Championship. Let's send it down to ringside and get your introductions.
We are in for a treat tonight.
The cocky young cruiserweight.
Former ECW star who has had unmatched success in WCW.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
The former WCW Cruiserweight and
holy crap, I just looked it up, Godspeed. It's $8.50.
ECW television title.
$11 up there, $8.50 down here. That is ridiculous.
Not sure if they ever will.
Wow. Yes, they would, Derek. They should be.
Eddie Guerrero always sporting that cocky look on his face, but
Eddie Guerrero, the favorite, to lie, cheat, and steal his way to the WCW Championship here tonight. But it's not going to be easy. He will have to take on and defeat Big Sid Vicious.
And here he comes.
And his opponent from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 335 pounds, Kid
Sid Vicious.
Feel here tonight as the title is on the line. And title matches like this have a way of getting your blood flowing unlike any other match.
Derek, did you see my email address up there? Shoot me an email and I'll hook you up. But you got to send me an email, though. Sid Vicious. Fans here at Foxwood don't really know what to make of him. They're all keeping their distance from him. You never know when this man will snap. Something Eddie needs to pay close attention to. WCW Heavyweight Championship is vacant. One of these men will walk out with the belt.
I just hope his opposition realizes what he's capable of. If he's willing to deceive those close to him, there's no telling what he'll do.
Eddie Guerrero, the favorite, coming in.
Look at the adjective, championship.
Eddie's looking pretty ripped there. He looks like he's in peak physical condition, as is Sid Vicious. No problem, Derek, no problem. I'll be on the lookout for it.
So winning a WCW branded title is a...
Look at the size difference between these two men. Sid Vicious bringing Eddie over to the corner, slamming the small of his back into that top turnbuckle. Sid saying, come on, son, I got more for you. Oh, he kicked him right in the head. Sid's going to go for a cover. Eddie's not going down that easy.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
And he sends him into the corner.
My God, man, $11 for a gallon of milk. Even 850's too much. Jesus.
Leaving himself open.
Why? We're not short on cows.
Think of a worse place for him to be right now.
Oh, look at that. Sid sits Eddie up on the top rope and then just pushes him off all the way to the floor here at the Foxwood Casino. First action we've seen out on the floor. Well, that's not true. But first action in a while we've seen out on the floor. Eddie with a reversal. Right hand to the head, left hand to the body, another right hand to the head. Jawbreaker, and Sid is down.
You need to keep him grounded.
Title is vacant, so any kind of victory here tonight, and the winner goes home with the belt. Countouts, disqualifications, everything counts. Sid's back in the ring. Eddie hops back in at the count of 5. And he's got Sid down in the corner, but no. Vicious got a hold of his boot and stomps on his head a couple of times. Big Sid Vicious. Look, he's a mountain of a man. No, look at Eddie Guerrero in midair, turned things around and turned it into a DDT. And now he's talking shit to him, saying, that's right, you never know what I'll do either. And oh, big right hand by Sid. Catches Eddie flush and he goes all the way out to the floor. Eddie coming back now with some knife edge chops. Big arm drag now. Wow, that was a big punch that Sid laid on Eddie. Knocked him clear out of the ring, out to the floor. Eddie once again hopping over the top rope. And he's got Vicious up.
Lifted way high to the heavens.
Sit down powerbomb for the title. Eddie got a 2 count. Sid's still down. Eddie climbs up to the top rope. Frog splash, crushes him, hooks the leg, title on the line. And Sid gets a shoulder up. Eddie can't believe it. He thought it was over.
That was one of the closest near falls you'll ever see.
And now Eddie has to shake that out.
Eddie Guerrero dropping a knee across the elbow of Sid Vicious. Boot rake to the eyes. Wow, big shoulder tackle by Sid. Wow. Man, when he puts that strength to use, he really manhandles Eddie in a kind of a father-kid type of scenario. And Eddie slipping out the back door, turning it into a neck breaker. Nicely done. He's going to try and lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory, and he couldn't do it. Close, very close. Eddie telling the referee to speed it up. Guerrero dropping a knee across that elbow.
Setting him up, got the head scissors on.
Big elbow to the top of the head. That'll give you brain freeze. And so will this. Cranium buster 3 times to the mat. Eddie once again hopping up to the top rope. Diving elbow, Vicious rolled out of the way. Eddie got nothing but canvas. NBC. Vicious has him by the throat. Eddie's in trouble. Monstrous choke slam. Vicious goes for the cover. WCW title on the line. And Eddie kicks out at 2. Wow, that was probably about a 7-8 foot choke slam there. Vicious bringing him in. He's got him up. Sid Vicious. Power bomb. Eddie's in trouble. Vicious once again going for the victory here. He's got the leg hooked. And the belt is his. Sid Vicious power bombs his way to the WCW Heavyweight Championship.
Here is your winner and the new WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Kid
Sid Vicious.
Win for this superstar, or should I say, for the new
Listen to the fans booing here in Foxwood at the casino, led by Godspeed. Sid Vicious. That was a pretty good match, but Sid was just way too much for Eddie Guerrero. And Sid Vicious rules the roost in the WCW right now. He is the new WCW Heavyweight Champion. And he is very proud of himself. There's one guy cheering for him. There's another one. So he's got 2 fans here at Foxwoods. 3 stars is your official match rating Sid Vicious is the new WCW Heavyweight Champion. That was a good match. Eddie had moments, and he was close, but he just could not overcome the size and strength of Sid Vicious. I'm sure we haven't seen the last of those two. It's time now for the main event. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Stunning Steve Austin squaring off against Hollywood Hogan. Hogan just lost the U.S. title to Tully Blanchard before we did the roster shakeup. He's getting a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship tonight. Godspeed says it's going to be Stunning Steve to get the win. I'm going to go along with that. I say this is Stunning Steve's night here. He beat Dusty Rhodes last week. He could topple the Hulkster. So Stunning Steve is the favorite coming in. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you think is going to get the victory for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Eric Bischoff from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hollywood Hogan.
This man changed sports entertainment history on July 7th, 1996.
Oh, that night broke my heart. Hulk Hogan turned his back on WCW, his Hulkamaniacs, and all of his allies to form the New World Order.
Well, Stunning Steve Austin's looking to get some revenge for him here tonight. I don't know what you mean, Derek. My email address, if you're talking about my email address, I put it right here in the chat for you. You just have to scroll upward.
And his opponent from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 241 pounds, Stunning Steve Austin.
Let's not forget the
Stunning Steve Austin going for that World Heavyweight Championship. He was promised a title shot last week. He beat the American Dream Dusty Rhodes in a non-title match. He was supposed to get a title shot here tonight, but then the roster shakeups happened. The raid of the WCW by the NWA. Dusty, one of many men jumping ship over to the National Wrestling Alliance, vacated his title. Said he'd rather be in the NWA than be the World Heavyweight Champion in the WCW. So WCW Board of Governors said Stunning Steve will still receive his title shot. It'll just be against Hollywood Hogan. And the title is vacant, so Stunning Steve could win the title on a technicality here at Foxwood Casino.
Taking their eyes off the championship.
And the champ is staring daggers right back at the opposition.
There is no champ. What are you watching? There's the bell. The main event is underway. The Dragon Slayer off to a pretty good start, and he's got Hogan up. He's going right for a pile driver. Good start by Stunning Steve.
Hollywood Hogan, which means he's in for a long night.
He could be. He was going for a second one. He got a little too cocky there. Hollywood turned it into a back body drop and several stomps to the chest. I love those tights that Hogan wore when he was Hollywood. I love those. Hogan's got a claw hold on the trapezius area there, but Stunning Steve had a foot under the rope. Referee forced the Hulkster to break the hold, and nope. He tried for the pile driver again. Hogan turned it into a back body drop once again. Big elbow to the face, left hand to the body. Arm wringer by Hogan, and a big left hand by Stunning Steve. Reverses things. These two going toe-to-toe right off the bat. Hogan's face into the turnbuckle. Big overhand right by Steve, two of them. Those were powerful, and Hogan's down. Austin now slamming Hulkster's head into the mat. Several right hands to the face. These two going right at it. They know what the ultimate prize is at the end of this match. Somebody's leaving with the big gold belt. Steve going for the cover. Not even a 1 count.
Hollywood may want to say his prayers after all. He's not exactly in the driver's seat here.
He may, but he's got Eric Bischoff out there. Don't forget about that. Nice sidewalk slam by the Dragon Slayer. Stunning Steve, all fired up, and the fans here at Foxwoods Casino are behind him 100%. Right hand, blocked by Hogan. Then blocked by Steve. Power slam, nicely done. Beautiful reversal by Austin. And now he's being distracted by Bischoff. Bischoff talking shit. Stunning Steve has his back turned to the Hulkster. Never do that. And he knew he was coming. Got a couple of shots in before Hogan reversed things on him once again. So Bischoff did his job. And Snake Eyes. There's a chair in the ring. Hulkster went for the pin, only got a 1 count. Bischoff threw a chair into the ring. He does that a lot, but it rarely gets used. Hulkster flailing wildly. That elbow connected, though. Boot to the rib cage and a big boot to the face. Austin's down. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Hulkster off the ropes. Leg drop missed. He took too long. Stunning Steve got out of the way. Referee tossed the chair out of the ring. He finally saw it. Bischoff looking around like, who did that? Big vertical suplex by Stunning Steve. Austin stomping away on the chest of Hollywood. Helping him get to his feet. That was a mistake. Hogan with the leg sweep. I just heard another chair, several elbows there from the Hulkster, and a boot rake. Did Bischoff pull out another chair? Hogan going for the cover. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Stunning Steve kicks out at 2. Big knee lift there. Right to the face. And Hollywood looking for some love from the fans here at Foxwoods Casino. Big elbow to the face. Hulkster has him up. Side slam by Hollywood. Reversal by Stunning Steve. He's got him up. Another pile driver. Second one he's delivered this match. Stunning Steve trying to... Look at this. Bischoff has the referee distracted. He's not looking at him, but he's yelling at him. And he never saw Austin go for the pin. Hogan gets the boot up. Right to the face. Austin's down. Hollywood with the leg hooked. And the title is going to go around his waist. Hollywood Hogan cheats his way to the World Heavyweight Championship. Here's your winner and new World Heavyweight Champion, Hollywood Hogan. Eric Bischoff distracted the referee when Stunning Steve went for the pinfall. He did his job. Steve's pissed off, you can see, and he's well-deserved anger. And Hollywood Hogan got away with it because the referee wasn't looking. And Hogan got the boot up, went for a pin of his own. The referee suddenly decided to pay attention and counted 3. And Hollywood is the new World Heavyweight Champion. 3.5 stars is your official match rating. It was a good match, but I don't think Stunning Steve Austin is going to take that one lightly. I fully expect to see him back because he got cheated, and he knows it. The fans here know it. Everybody in TV land and YouTube land knows it. Stunning Steve. It's a rivalry, so that's good. He'll be back. All right, let's take a look at what went down here at Foxwoods Casino in Connecticut for this version of Monday Nitro. Bret the Hitman Hart and Bob Cook started things off with a 4-star match. Hitman got the victory. It was a good match. Ivan Koloff with an upset over Booker T. Hawk with another upset over Sting. Vader, well, he blew out Typhoon. He kicked his ass. That was ugly. Haku got a good win over Scott Hall. The American Superstar got a hard-fought win over the Big Show. That was a good back-and-forth match. Sid Vicious is your WCW champion with a solid win over Eddie Guerrero. And Hollywood Hogan is your new World Heavyweight Champion. He cheated his way to victory over Stunning Steve Austin. This is a feud, and Stunning Steve will be back. No question about that, because he got screwed. He may not have got the pinfall, but he at least should have had the referee giving him a count. All right, let's bump the calendar up. Not tomorrow night, Sunday night's action, 6:30 bell time, UWF action. And we're not going to have any title matches on that show because we're going to share these two pay-per-views for this month only. Showdown at Shea here is the first one, and it's going to be the WWF, the UWF, and the AWA. And then Fall Brawl will be WCW, New Japan, and NWA. So we're going to share those pay-per-views for this month only. So UWF is what's coming tomorrow. And your World Heavyweight Champion, don't forget, is the Hurricane. He beat Rikishi for the title and then won it back. Or then beat him in a rematch. Okay, Derek, I'll be on the lookout for it. All right, well, that recap was brought to you by Godlike Hosting, giving you premium game hosting services. They offer you high performance, minimal ping, and improved protection. They specialize in Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto, and 28 other games. Use the link in the description below to get a free trial. You can get a free trial at Godlike Hosting. So if you're looking for new servers, give them a shot. They have 5-star reviews all over the place. I don't use servers myself, but if I did, I certainly would use them, given all of the 5-star reviews that they have. All right, so let's see a couple of things before we go. 53 days now, 53 days and counting to early release of EA Sports College Football 25. We still have a lot of more information coming for that, with some gameplay coming as well. Hopefully, well, we're 53 days away, but we should be getting something. Well, we were hoping for today, so who knows? But we should be getting something soon. Let's see what else. My merch store has free shipping for the next 4 days, so lots of stuff there. Book covers, towel and twisters stuff, really cool. Coffee cups, t-shirts, mugs, high quality stuff there. And let's see, Sunday night UWF bell time, 6:30. Tonight's action has been brought to you by the WWE Shop, Godlike Hosting, Fanatics.com, and don't forget about SeatGeek. Use the link in the channel description or any of the football videos to get your tickets for your next event on SeatGeek. Whether it's wrestling, hockey, baseball, basketball, who cares? Doesn't matter. Use the link and use the code ScottStevens10. That's an exclusive code for Scott Stevens gaming viewers. So use ScottStevens10 and you'll save $10 on your first order if you hit the $250 mark, which is done way too easily nowadays when purchasing tickets. All right, Derek, well, I'll let you know if I get it. I'll respond. If you don't get a response, that means I didn't get it. I'll let you know on Sunday night. If you saw anything you liked tonight, make sure you drop a like down below on your way in or on your way out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to do that. Once you do that, make sure you hit the bell icon next to everything so you can turn on all of your notifications. That's important. Derek will tell you about that. This way you'll be notified whenever I have new stuff going up or when I go live. I have fresh content every single day on the channel, and I go live 5 nights a week, so you don't want to miss any of that. So make sure you turn on those notifications. Have a good night yourself, Godspeed. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Derek, for joining. Thank you, Bonnie, for stopping in. And thank you to everyone else who stopped in along the way. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. I will see you Sunday night, 6:30 bell time, UWF action. That should be fun. I love the UWF. I'll see you then. Have a great night. Thanks for joining.